death and destruction we associate with earthquakes can be catastrophic, but we never think of the disaster that the aftershocks and the potential for a tsunami or typhoon that could follow under the right circumstances. As stated in an article by SomeAngry'sFault.com, a fault is a plate or crack in a rock along which slippage has taken place. Most faults are small, even microscopic, and are not important. Some faults are many miles long. Faults can be classified according to which of the three directions of space the rocks on either side move. When the motion is predominantly vertical, they are called dip-slip faults. Dip-slip faults with dips less than 45 degrees are called thrust faults. If the motion is mostly horizontal and parallel to the fault plane, the fault is called a strike-slip fault. The San Andreas Fault is a right lateral transform fault. This means that if two people face each other across the fault and it moves, each person will see the other person move to the right. If the rocks move horizontally apart or together, they are called divergent or convergent, respectively. Convergent faults raise pressure ridges and mountain ranges. Divergent faults create gaps or sacks. When plate boundaries are convergent, there is always a subduction zone. When divergent, they usually open valleys on land and oceanic ridges like the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. The largest earthquakes in the world occur near subduction zones, where one plate is sliding under the other, like in Alaska, Chile, Indonesia, etc. For example, the largest earthquake ever recorded happened in Chile, May 22, 1960, when a 9.5 magnitude shook the country in South America. The approximate number of deaths reached 1,655 with 3,000 injured, and 2 million left homeless. The damage in southern Chile rose to an unbelievably high amount with $550 million. A similar earthquake with a slightly lesser velocity had altered Earth's axis thereby shortening a day by a little over a millionth of a second, according to new computer model calculations by geophysicist Richard Gross at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California. Notwithstanding, earthquakes can happen in the Midwest also. According to the USGS website, the earthquake that hit Arkansas was a 4.7 magnitude earthquake. The New Madrid Seismic Zone, NMSZ, is why the earthquake happened in Arkansas. The New Madrid is the most active seismic area in the United States east of the Rocky Mountains, as reported by the Missouri Department of Natural Resources website. But the Shanxi earthquake of 1556 was the deadliest earthquake ever recorded, claiming the lives of nearly 830,000 people. During this quake, most inhabitants lived in artificial caves. Collapsing on top of them were cliffs that had been destroyed, burying them alive. An article read by University.com. But the loss of life can be minimized to a lesser degree through careful emergency planning, education, and the construction of buildings that sway instead of breaking under the stress of an earthquake. To illustrate the aftermath of a tsunami, bubbling waters retire from the demolished coast of Kalitarman, Sri Lanka, after it hit coastal areas throughout the Indian Ocean on December 26, 2004. The tsunami was triggered by an underwater 9.0 magnitude earthquake between the Indonesian island of Sumatra and the Indian Andaman Islands, as reported by National Geographic. In addition to the death as a result from these earthquakes, some display an equally important role in the destruction aspect. For instance, the tsunami that occurred in Chile, South America, left Mother Nature's fury by unleashing an 8.8 magnitude earthquake, causing several tsunamis that hurt many coastal towns such as Decato, Chile. Decato is on the Pacific coast, approximately 43 miles south of the epicenter of the earthquake. So wherever an earthquake hits, tremors can be felt near and far